Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is your friendly neighbor Dr. Jimmy 128, and I'm bringing to you a game that I actually casted last night. This was during the CPPC StarCraft 2 HOTS tournament, and yeah, it was really it was one of my favorite games of the evening. So without further ado, let's get into the game. Here we are. Haha. Let's introduce the players. We have the yellow Terran spawning in the upper right hand corner. The map is Neo Planet S. He is zIM, or Anakin Skywalker. You must not underestimate his power. And his opponent spawning on the opposite end. This is of course a 1v1 map. He is the green Protoss. Lobo, my Protoss bro, yo. I mean, you know, though we don't know each other, but once you're Protoss, you're my bro. You're my bro. And yeah, I think some of you might remember this match from last night, or maybe not, because I remember like 3 people watching the stream during this particular match, and I think, you know, it didn't do the match justice because there were some really awesome plays that were, you know, done by the players in this map. So let us get straight into the game. Of course, thank you for the for Pacific Esports for sponsoring this tournament last night. I think they will have one later today. I don't know. I think they will. Yeah. I mean, if I upload this like now, like a couple of minutes after, then you know you guys should be able to catch it. Anyway, so we're seeing a wall off here coming from zIM. zIM, of course, you know, having a great tournament himself. You know, he's feeling good. He's made it all the way. He's made it deep into the tourney. You know, anyone who's made it this far must feel pretty good about themselves. I believe this was the semi-final match. This was a semi-final match. Yeah, I think so. Oops, excuse me. Anyway, so we're seeing Gateway now coming from Lobo. He's getting 1 gas. Looks like he's actually saving up his chrono, not in really using them on probes. Second pylon is there. So this is not, you know, this is not any sign whatsoever of a 4-gate attack. Well, a conventional 4-gate anyway, because normally second pylon would be outside of the base, or maybe you would make a third pylon. But personally, I like my second pylon to be made outside of the base, and then get my third pylon like somewhere here in the mineral line, because I play Protoss. Also, I love Protoss. I love my Protoss. I've been Protoss since Brood War, man. I love them carriers. And it looks like we have the probe going to make its way here. So interesting choice though, because it's actually really far. Normally, if you were to do a conventional 4-gate, you would have your pylon maybe here, or maybe down here, like behind this mineral line, or like there. And yeah, it looks like we had someone leave the game. Sorry, Sarah. And ooh, interesting. You know, the position of this pylon looks like there's enough space to plant down 1 building, and he is controlling the probe, and we have a robotics facility, a proxy robotics facility, and this could only mean one thing: 4-gate warp prism drop. Let's get back, because he's now planting down the 4 gateways and going to send out the Stalker and Zealot, maybe to catch any scouting SCV that could be, you know, in the vicinity, or, you know, just to defend. 1 Stalker and Zealot should be enough to deter up to 4 or 5 Marines with proper control. Now zIM, on the other hand, is getting barracks, he's getting another command center, and this will leave him vulnerable, but still, you know, defendable once this attack happens. It looks like we also have another proxy pylon just outside the base of Lobo, in between the Great Divide, or I don't know. Anyways, we have some Hellions, and here come the Stalker and the Zealot. And let us see how zIM can defend. He's not aware of this. He's going to maybe see the Stalker like on the minimap, and he might be thinking, you know, this is like a poke Stalker. But looks like we have now the Warp Prism going to be chrono boosted, warping in for Zealot. So he's going to drop his units here, and then go for the attack and go for the kill. And uh-oh, he is sending zIM though, sending the Hellions, and you look what's there to defend. Nothing, 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 and here comes the Warp Prism, and here come the Hellions. There is no defense for the Hellions. Oh no, Lobo, what are you going to do, Lobo? Lobo warping in 3 Stalkers to try and defend this, but the Hellions can easily, you know, focus out on the probes, and they can deal a whole lot of damage before the Stalkers can actually wipe them out. And on the other hand, here is Lobo now moving in. Now the bad thing about this is Lobo cannot warp in any more units because all of his units, well, all of his SCVs are dying, and here we go. The Zealots are going to have a heyday on the SCVs. zIM, what is he doing? He has Marines, he has SCVs, and what is he doing? He's attacking with SCVs. No, he should actually put them on. He should put them on. There, they're on hold position, and the Zealots cannot attack the SCVs because they're focusing down on the Marines. They want to attack the Marines, and that was a beautiful play from zIM, able to push this back. However, there are here the 3 Stalkers that zIM warped in to defend the base. Looks like the economy is stabilizing, and zIM should be able to warp in more units. But more importantly, Lobo still with has good SCV count. He has those mules. He can still continue production. But here we go, poking now at the front is Lobo, and Lobo taking out the Marine. Nice control. They're not forcing the issue. zIM doing the right thing by getting Marauders to defend. But then again, he only has 1 Marauder. He's trying to produce 2 Marines. He's not producing 2 Marines. zIM, you have to produce 2 Marines. But the Warp isn't going to be able to spot the high ground. And zIM losing a supply depot. zIM, what are you going to do, zIM? Come on, zIMmy boy. Do not underestimate his power. You have the high ground. Take out the Warp Prism, zIM, the Warp Prism. And oh no, there are more Stalkers now. Zealots are going to come in, going to go up the ramp, and there are no more defenses for zIM. No, zIM, no. Warp Prism turning into pylon mode, going to warp in, and there is the GG. Well played coming from zIM, and that was a really quick game. But you know what I really loved about this game, were those little plays that each player made. Let's go back into the game. We did see that nice SCV hold positioning here in the mineral line, which prevented the Zealots from attacking the SCVs, because AI, the AI in StarCraft 2 is if you attack ground, your units will only go for any other unit that is not attacking, or it will prioritize units that are also set to attack command. So the Zealots were not attacking the SCVs because they were in hold position. They were trying to get to the Marines but could not. And then of course zIM, being smart, he moved out. He warped in 2 Stalkers very calmly, he knew that those 3 Stalkers would be able to save his probe line, though he would have some casualties. But then again, he knew that he would be able to stabilize, and that attack here in the main would have evened out the harvester count. So he did not panic, and he just attacked from a different angle, calmly spotting the high ground with the Warp Prism. And I hope you guys enjoyed that match as much as I did. This is your friendly neighbor, Dr. Jimmy. Dr. Jimmy. Signing off. Goodbye to you, my friends.